Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dave from ConMenRDW here, and I'm coming at you with a video review for Chef Brigade, a highly anticipated indie title for the Nintendo Switch. If you like this video, be sure to give this video a like, and also subscribe because I do plan on making more videos like this in the future. For instance, check out my Cuphead review that I did not too long ago. Very good stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right in. The cooking game genre is something that's usually been put off as not really hardcore. Yeah, they make really good party games, like Overcooked, where you can't really play that game single player. You have to have at least 1 to 3 other people with you to operate a kitchen. Or if it is single player, something like Diner Dash or Cooking Mama, where it's a very gimmicky experience. It's on your mobile phone, or you have to use motion controls, and it's not really hardcore. It's not something that you would really want to sit down and play for hours on end. There hasn't really been a cooking game that properly simulates the competitive cooking scene, something that really makes you feel like you're racing against the clock, not just in a diner, but for judges, and where you have to put your best foot forward and try your hardest to outdo another person. And that is something that Chef Brigade does differently from any other game in the cooking game genre, period. And it really is a core single-player experience that I never thought I would experience on the Nintendo Switch so soon into its life. Like, seriously, props to Trinket Studios for this, because this is probably one of the top 5 Nintendo Switch eShop titles that I've played this year. Now you're probably thinking, David, this is a cooking game. How intricate could the story be? Oh, I'll tell you. One of the first things that pops out to you about Chef Brigade is its art style. It has this really cool hand-drawn art style, looks like an anime, it voices like an anime, it actually feels like you're playing something along the lines of something that should be put on Crunchyroll. I would totally watch a Chef Brigade anime, by the way. Pull some strings. I know Adult Swim has the power to make something happen. I would love a Chef Brigade OVA. But I'm getting ahead of myself again. Let's back it up and start off with the story.
I'll ask the Brigadiers about it. Where's Saskia?
Trying to wake Mina up.
She just keeps saying 10 more minutes.
Mina, get down here now.
Saskia, let's go. We're already late.
Mina, if you don't come down this instant.
I'm up. Stop yelling. Is the restaurant on fire or something?
So Chef Brigade starts off with you playing as Mina Han, our protagonist who slept in and is late for work at her parents' restaurant in their little small town. The game initially takes you through the basic steps of cooking a dish, hunting for it in their backyard, and letting you know that this is actually a hometown feeling restaurant. It has some history. You have a friend of the family that comes in and orders some food, and they have a nice back and forth. You get to really know the characters. I really enjoy the writing of this game and also the voice acting, because I remember when I first played an earlier build of this game, it didn't have voice acting. Severely needed was this voice acting, because it would not have the amount of impact that it does if it didn't have that.
What's up?
I'm not going to be around for a while.
Ah, did you get grounded for brigade training again?
So just like any anime protagonist, Mina has dreams. She doesn't want to just live in her family's restaurant and work for the same people and make the same dishes over and over again for the rest of her life. She wants to get out there. She wants to see the world. So after talking to a friend of the family, she actually admits that she plans on running away from home and traveling to Brigade Town, which is actually where the trials for the Chef Brigade take place. And when she gets to Brigade Town, you meet your first friend, Thrash, the orc, who is by far best dad of the year for sure. Also, in your first days of being in Brigade Town, you meet Kieran, an elf who is very smart, very studious, the smart character for sure. So after your first day of actually being in this new town, you learn the rules of the tournament are you have to have at least 7 wins, and then you'll be able to move on to the top 3, which then you'll be able to fight and then become a brigadier. And getting those 7 wins is basically where the game starts to move along in its story. But also in between doing your rounds, you also have your side jobs. You can go to the Cat Cafe and help a gastronomy wizard with his study to make probably one of the biggest food breakthroughs ever. You can go to the Hunters Guild and take jobs killing monsters on the field. Or you can work in the local restaurant matching flavor gems to basically help knock out orders. And doing these side jobs aren't just basic side jobs. You're actually getting more of the story as you're going through doing these jobs and finishing them. So it's actually to your benefit to do those if you want to get more of the story out of the game. All of the jobs are optional, but you do get money, which can help you buy certain items for your loadouts, which will help you later on in matches. Now I know initially that sounds like a lot at first, but the game does a very good job of actually teaching you each of these things step by step by step, so it doesn't overload you with all of these new elements to the game. So now let's move on to the part that is the bread and butter of this game, the cooking competitions, the duels. So if I can draw some comparisons to how the duels go, if you've ever seen Shokugeki no Soma or Food Wars on Crunchyroll, or if you've ever seen any competitive cooking show on Food Network, that's pretty much how these go. It is a 1v1 duel to please the judges with the best of your cooking ability, and it's so fun. So first off, to set the scene, each of these matches takes place in the big grand cooking coliseum, which is super dope and fancy. The Grand Master of Ceremonies of the Battle Chef Brigade, he has probably one of the best voices in this whole game. Just hearing him talk before every match just fills you with, it just pumps you up. It's so good.
The contestants before you have traveled from across Victusia to showcase their skills in the illustrious Kitchen Coliseum.
So the key to winning each duel is knowing what your key ingredient is and also who your judges are, because each judge has an individual flavor preference. Not every judge will change up what they want every game. It's going off of what judge likes what, and then adjusting to that as the duel goes. And then the key ingredient is basically the main thing that you have to go out and hunt and incorporate in every one of your dishes that you're going to be making for these judges. And not only do you have to put that into account, you also have to worry about your timer. So now you have to figure out how much time you're going to need to hunt what you need, and then how much time you're going to need to cook what you need. And just figuring out the way of balancing all of these key things, all of these elements, that's when the game starts to feel more hardcore than others. And that's what makes this game so fun, because you feel the rush of actually competitive cooking and going out there and, okay, I need this and I need this. Now I need to go over there, okay, I can make this, and I'm just going to combine all these things together. It gets really hectic, but it's so good. So let's talk really quick about the gameplay when it comes to hunting. Hunting in Battle Chef Brigade feels like I'm playing a traditional hack and slash fighting game. It's so fun. The controls are very tight. Like, you feel like a ninja when you're running around as Mina, cutting through enemies, tossing your daggers, tossing up whirlwinds. You feel like an unstoppable force, and it feels awesome because now you're like, okay, I need this, this, and this. I'm just gonna kill you real quick. And when I say it feels like a fighting game, it actually feels like a fighting game. Mina has up airs, she has dive moves, she has a slide, she has like a side strong attack, she has her mana moves, which will let her throw out daggers like a ninja. She also has an up whirlwind. Even though there's no combo counter and you don't get anything for doing that except for just killing the enemy, you still feel flashy when you're doing it. It's pretty dope. And then once you get all your ingredients, you got to bring it back to the kitchen, because you do got to cook it. So once you get back to the kitchen, now you're like, okay, this is all I have. This is what the judge wants. This is what the key ingredient was. Now we have to start combining stuff. Now we have to start doing the match 3 game. So each ingredient has a certain flavor gem layout. That's what the gems are called, flavor gems. You have your earth gems, your green gems, your water gems, your blue gems, and your fire gems, your red gems. You start with level 1 gems, then you combine 3 of the same color to make level 2 gems, and then 3 level 2 gems become a level 3. And the level 3 gems are what the judges are looking for. If somebody says they want more fire in the dish, if you have more level 3 fire gems in there than any other type of gem, then that's what the dish is primarily, and that's what the judge is looking for. And you don't have to just have, like, if a judge is looking for fire, you don't have to only use fire. You can also mix in blues and greens, but just focus on having level 3 and like higher amounts of the red gems. And it's not always just match 3 level up, match 3 level up. The game also adds different elements into the game when you're cooking that'll actually spice things up a little bit. Like, you can get sauces that'll actually change the color of gems. So if you need like blue and you have more red, you can use the red ingredients but then flavor them blue. Also, bones get introduced, and if you match 3 bones, you get a rainbow gem. A rainbow gem matches with any other gem of the same type, then it'll just combine and become one of those. You also get poison later on, which you'll have to take out because you don't want to poison the judges, because then you'll lose points. You get fractured flavor gems, which will actually break if you move them too many times, so you have to be more careful. And basically, after all is said and done, it comes down to whether or not you can get your dish finished on time, if it goes with the flavor preference of the judge, if you use the key ingredient in there, and whoever has the biggest point value wins. And it's that simple. Is it that simple? I hope I didn't lose you guys. But yeah, in summary, Battle Chef Brigade is a very well thought out game. It still blows my mind how they took 2 ideas from 2 totally different genres, hack and slash 2D fighter and 3D puzzle match game, and made them into like a really good game. Like, I never would have thought this would happen. And honestly, in my opinion, this game needs a sequel. Like, I would love to see what other monsters Chicken Studios could come up with in this world. I would love to go out and fight some more stuff, cook more ingredients, and also if we end up getting more playable characters, or if characters that we play with now get more moves. So pretty much, do I recommend Battle Chef Brigade on the Nintendo Switch? Yes, of course, yes. Go buy this game. Yes, get this game. It is $20. Totes worth for sure. I stamp of approval. Good job, guys. If you love cooking-based anime like Food Wars or Toriko or anything like that, or if you like watching Food Network cooking shows, if you like Candy Crush, or if you like hack and slash fighters, this game appeals to a lot of different demographics, and I'm very surprised. Vive la Brigade. This game is amazing. Thank you so much for watching my video review, guys, on Battle Chef Brigade. If you like this video, be sure again to give it a like, and also subscribe to ConMenRDW for more future reviews. Again, check out my Cuphead review that I did a couple weeks back. I will be sure to make more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Later.
Tomorrow, the battles will commence. But for now, let us join together in celebrating the strength of our land and its people. Vive la Brigade!